Another home run, soon to be the reason the hoes run. More Leroy than Shogun, I'm the wrong one to tamper with. My uncle said if she got Pampers spit, never lamper with a trampy bitch. That make your head flip on some trapeze shit. Stay 10 feet away from them bad weed chicks. Your bars ain't nothing if your stacks ain't thick. Stay thrashing that shit, no pause, that's it. I'm dope, everything I do dope. From the shoes to the clothes, to the thrash, to the flow, I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope. No need to reply when they hating. Just twist up the leaves, get the bacon. You don't hear me? I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope. Syph Morrison, running squad hallway all day. Syph Wahlberg, I'm on my shooter shit. Hitting these marks from the top like a movie clip. Dope and I'm light skinned like Ludacris. Testers and it's on some Lumi shit. She young but the I-20 like move it, bitch. My songs put them in the zone like I'm moving zips. Career on the up, couldn't tell you if a roof exists. But where I'm at, you never seen like Snoopy looks. Truth is I'm luxury like a Lexus. Homie slow as pace and he get snatched like a necklace. When I touch the top, it's game over like Tetris. My squad, you don't wanna mess with, like Texas. I'm a star, what the fuck you think I'm styling for? I keep the metal next to the green like a salad fork. My pretty face got your bitch singing Shalimar Morrison. On behalf of Running Squad, signing off, dope, everything I do dope. From the shoes to the clothes, to the thrash, to the flow, I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope. No need to reply when they hating. Just twist up the leaves, get the bacon. You don't hear me? I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope. What the fuck you thought? You lames fucking soft. You're not a pimp. If you fucking everything, I'm fucking off. Fit it on, bucket off. Sipping on nothing, dog. Baby got it round, so I'm gripping on something soft. Nigga, I'm lit like a Molotov. Shit, they go after homie off. Never lose a plan attacks like an army boss. Do this so I'm leaning like I'm sipping on army sauce. Another home run, soon to be the reason the hoes run. More Leroy than Shogun, I'm the wrong one to tamper with. My uncle said if she got Pampers spit, never lamper with a trampy bitch. That make your head flip on some trapeze shit. Stay 10 feet away from them bad weed chicks. Your bars ain't nothing if your stacks ain't thick. Stay thrashing that shit, no pause, that's it. I'm dope, everything I do dope. From the shoes to the clothes, to the thrash, to the flow, I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope. No need to reply when they hating. Just twist up the leaves, get the bacon. You don't hear me? I'm dope. My niggas, we dope. My bitch, she dope. Fuck these haters and these hoes. My nigga, I'm dope.
What's cracking? It is Tuesday. What's the date today? November 28th. What's cracking with my people, man? What's up? I see my boy Joseph Nelson in the building. He says, let's go. So let's get to it. You feel me? My boy El Peron in the building. He said the 15s be flexing with this beat. Good look, bro. Good look. Good look. You know, that song has been around for a minute, you know? It's been around for a long minute. It's when I think that's on my second album, you feel me? It's good to be on this journey, you know what I'm saying? What's up, my boy Joe Cook? He said, what's up? I say, what's up back? What's up with my peoples, man? You know, last week the goal was 20 likes. I'm going to leave it here because we need to get consistent before I change this up. You know, so I want to say everybody that hit the like button, I want to say thank you very much, man. I want to say thank you and I appreciate you. My boy Cooper from the O. He said, just know stand on business started 2K24. Facts. Hey, I want y'all to know. I don't know if you guys all know who's in my thumbnail right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody's aware of who King Harris is. But if you don't know who King Harris is, you need to get familiar, bro, because bro is a menace to society. He is running amok among the Harris household in Atlanta. If you don't know who the Harris household is, I'm talking about T.I., Tiny. You know, they used to have that TV show, you know, T.I.'s TV show with his family and all that. I always respected that because, you know, I respect the family vibes. If you know me, you know I'm serious about the family vibes. You know what I'm saying? All about the family vibes. Thank you for hitting them likes and for hitting them hundreds and the party sign. I love that. You feel me? What's up, my boy Ain't Loud AJ? What's up? Let's get in here, bro. We about to talk about it. We about to have a good time. We about to kick it. Hit the chat up. Let me know how y'all weekend went. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how everything going, bro. Just talk to me. Let's join in. I like to make this a community situation, right? If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. What's up, my brother Poor Boy Sin in the building flexing? You feel me? You feel me? We out here, man. I'm starting out like this because I want to give everybody a little bit of time before I get in here and talk about this craziness, man. You know that if you are a reoccurring person, you know, within this live stream, you know that I talk about the crazy stuff that goes on that I see. Now, the first crazy thing that I'm going to talk about is not even the first on my list, but I got to talk about it, bro. I definitely got to talk about it because me being a new father, it made me think about some things that I never really thought about before. I mean, I can't say that I haven't. That's why I said really thought about, but it made me really go in depth. Now, the first thing is T.I. puts hands on his son at a Atlanta Falcons football game, bro. I'm lost. He put hands on him. Now, they were going back and forth about his son King. You know, my boy been causing a terror around Atlanta. You know, he's got this he got to prove he's about it and standing on business. If you don't know what standing on business means, standing on business is backing up what you speaking. Is like, is being about it after you done talked about it. You know what I mean? Or being about it more than talking about it. You know, that's the new saying, standing on business. And my boy he's like obsessed with proving that he is not the silver spoon kid that we all know that the boy is. You feel me? You grew up with famous millionaire parents. There's no way around this, my guy. There's no way around this, my guy. Joe Cook. Yeah, definitely come back, kick it, bro. Yeah, my boy Cooper from the O said, I would too. Boy, getting out of hand, getting loud, embarrassing the fan. Facts. Walking the walk. Yes, that's what we talking about. Ain't Loud AJ. So they're talking to King at the football game about, you know, his actions as of late. Let's say that. His actions, right? Raccoon Pie, relax. So they're talking about it and they're trying to get him to understand how humble he should be and not what he is, you know, which is tripping. And so he goes on live because this is how he's going to show the world that he about what he talking about, that he really stand on business. So who better to go at than the king himself, his dad, the self-proclaimed king of the South, right? So his dad and his mom are telling him that you grew up silver spoon, you rich, you lived a good life. Why are you acting like this? He telling his dad, I know you and you ain't like that. Vibes. You know what I mean? Maybe not verbatim, but that's how he getting at his dad, right? So his dad and his mom start joking on him. You know, like same thing you would do to a little brother, or in their case, the son, that you know that really ain't like that. So they start poking at him. What does King do? He puff his chest out. You feel me? He puff his chest out. I'm like that. Okay. So it goes into, you can't really see T.I. until this crazy point of the video, when it's going from King's face to like the top of T.I.'s face, kind of like this if you're looking at my screen. And so for what I'm thinking is King in a headlock at this point, probably a full Nelson because he a little idiot. You know what I mean? He got full Nelsoned up. And now the camera's looking at the top of T.I. head and he's saying, you can't do nothing with me. And if you ever been in a skirmish, let's say a skirmish, if you ever got hemmed up by an older family member, you know what them words mean. You can't do nothing with me. That is a humbling sentence. If somebody tell you you can't do nothing with me, and they showing you that they can't, that you can't do nothing with them, it's time to choose a different path. You feel me? Because poking that bear ain't getting you nowhere. You feel me? Let's see what the people say. My boy Ain't Loud AJ say, I still can't get that out of my head. Oh, he's talking about the raccoon food. Wow. I still can't get that out of my head either. You guys that are eating raccoons, man, y'all need to choose a better life for your taste buds. Cooper from the bro, I was befuddled when even his mom was like, bro, we joking, and dude was still mad. Now, I'm going to get to that in a second. My boy El Peron says, man, the entitlement is strong in that boy. Facts. Okay, his mom hops in the front and is like, hey, we joking with you. Like, you need to relax, because he turning up now. You know, he really got something to prove. He on live, his dad talking crazy, and he probably thinking in his head, like, my dad ain't that much bigger than me no more. And I'll get to why how I broke that down right there. I'll get to why that seemed a little bit why I made that more about, why that made me think about that a little more. And so King's like, I'm not going to be played with, right? So that's how he coming around, and he trying to throw his weight around, his teeth around, because he got big teeth, you know what I mean? So he throwing his teeth around, thinking that he about to do something, right? T.I. had to show me not. So that made me think, wow, what if this is just boys at some point? I can't remember if it was me physically, if I physically bucked like that, but I know that at a certain point in life, I felt like my dad couldn't do nothing if I really, really, really wanted to go there. I felt like I was probably stronger than him. And I probably wasn't. My dad used to work out. He didn't look like it to me, but I know he used to hit the weights at the house. So it was like, he probably would have threw me through a wall if he wanted to. But in my head, I would have picked him up and threw him on the roof if he would have did anything, because that's just how boys are, right? So I'm thinking, man. So I was reading something from my boy Cooper from I'm going to get to that in a second. But what I was thinking is like, what if I get to the point where my son is 16, 17, 18, and for some reason, I didn't kick his butt a little enough. Like, I didn't just show him that he ain't strong enough. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe I flexed a little too hard. Who knows? Because it can go that way. You know what I mean? You flexing, and next thing you know, Junior get a little bigger, and now he not gonna get pushed around no more. You know what I'm saying? So that could also happen. So I'm thinking, man, what if my son want to put me in a headlock one day? And I was like, bro, what if he's strong? You know what I mean? Like, we got a weight bench in the garage. He could be hitting that the whole time. Pause. Like, what if he What if my son want to bench press me? You know what I mean? Want to punch me around? And like, how far would I go? If I was T.I., would I have just put him in the full Nelson? Would I have choked him up real quick? You know what I mean? Gave him a little sleeper, $1 million dream? Or would I have wanted to give him one to the stomach? You know what I mean? Because you can go so far until it has to go further. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen a lot of people give people passes, and my brother's in here and he could contest to this. I wish he was here right now because we could talk about this. I've seen a lot of people get passes. I've given people passes that I probably should have bounced off of the fence. You know what I mean? And my brother's probably going to laugh at that. Yeah, man, we give a lot of passes when we shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Cooper from the O says, RKO that boy. Facts, bro. I promise you, I'm going to put my son in the coldest figure four headlock or leg lock while I'm trying to choke his life away if he ever come at me like that, bro. Especially his mom. My wife is not a tripping person. You know what I'm saying? So for her to get that type of attitude from my son, I would have to give him everything he looking for physically. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with some of these comments. Let's see what these comments are saying. Cooper from the O says, they say our firstborn pays for the sins of our fathers, but in this case, King takes the cake. Facts. Bro, now I also thought about that. What if King is just a mirror of what T.I. was at that age? Bro, T.I. was a menace if that was the case. He had to have been a menace. Excuse me. My son back there is going wild. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's at this age. He's at the terrible twos age. When they say terrible twos, they're being modest. They're being really nice with that terrible word. It's more like horrible twos. What's up with these little kids, bro? I almost want to catch the fade right now. I was about to buy him some little kid boxing gloves and show him what he give. I was going to help him be a mirror of his attitude, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, if you're just now clocking in right now, please hit the like button. Yeah, it helps with everything. As you see, we got a goal of 20. Last week, we hit 25. Let's get high. Let's go higher. You feel me? Let's keep this going. But let's go with the next one. My boy W7 Cobalt says, some of these kids need that old school broomstick. LOL. Facts, bro. Now, I used to get whooped with some crazy stuff, right? I used to get whooped with, if you ever got hit with like an extension cord, let me know. Now, the crazy part, I don't think that that's necessary, right? I don't know if you need to hit people with extension cords, but that was just the vibes in the past, right? That's what they used to do. Crazy shit, you know? Let me see. Ain't that AJ? That's why I stay above my kids' workouts. I won't let them get bigger than me. Facts, bro. I'm not gonna stop I'm gonna be old as shit when my son hits around 18, and I'm gonna be matching his energy. I walk right now every single day at least a mile, at the very least a mile, because I gotta stay at least almost ready until I get it. I have to kick into that next workout vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be getting pushed around by my teenage son, bro. That's out. Cooper from the O, RKO that boy. Yeah, I said that. All mines was terrible threes, not twos. Ain't like AJ. T.I. was a dog. We know them stories. He really hood though. King just wanted to be like Tip. I think that's what it is, right? Now the thing is with these kids, let's keep it solid. We all been young. We all been kids, right? It is not tight to be silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? The coolest shit within these kids is being hood, right? Is having that edge. I guarantee you he gets no girls being a millionaire son. You know what I mean? He gets no girls. Everybody probably like his dad. some weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he hood. You got a cousin? Now he got to go and live that. He got to go prove that he what his dad is. You know what I'm saying? We got the stem of the rose facts. We had to switch. Oh, you had the stem of the rose bush. Yikes. That is crazy. My boy got hit with the stem of the rose bush with the thorns. My boy says we had to switch bush. It was the worst. Man, I got hit with the switch. I remember I was in church, right? We used to go to church. We was praying. And my cousin, you know, we had to hold hands while we were praying. My cousin, he like shake my hand. So I look and he like, look at him. So I look at the other bro and he all Mario Winans vibes. He like, while praying and stuff, you know, like, thank you, God. He Mario Winans. And I just bust out laughing, right? And I try to close my eyes so nobody seen. And my grandma smacked me in the legs with the bam, 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 bam. I was like, yikes. It was over after that. I wish I was hella mad at my cousin. Like, bro, you got me smacked up. He laughing at me now. Nobody wanted to hit him because he hella old, his mom, you know what I mean? Yada, yada. But I got hit, you know, crazy times. But don't laugh at church, people. At a black church. Anywhere else, I don't know what you guys do. But don't laugh at the black church because a whooping is coming. You feel me? My boy Cooper from the O said horse mouth didn't help him out. Facts. You know, having that horse mouth really didn't help my boy. Now, another thing that I wanted to add, or that I was thinking is, okay, first thing was, what if I have to do this to my son? What if I had to put my hands on my son? You know, am I ready for that? Yes, right now, I'll whoop my son if I have to. But he's only 2. He's like almost 2. He don't need that yet. The second thing was, what prevents this? You know, like what prevents your son bucking up at you? You know, I have friends that I'm pretty sure never bucked up at their family. Like my homie Eddie. I did his podcast. He has like some new parent podcast. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. He does a lot of episodes with his daughter, which is 10, and their relationship's really cool. He's a very, very, very involved father. So you would expect that, right? I expect the relationship to be cool. So I'm like, all right, I'm a very, very, very involved father. So I expect my relationship to be cool. But what if my son gets that vibe to where he want to puff his chest out? I'm gonna deflate it, right? That's just what I'm gonna do. That's just me. But how do I avoid the puff? Like, how do I humble him enough to where he don't never want to puff it out? Is that even a thing? I don't know if I puff my chest out. I moved with my dad at 15. I don't know if this happens. Let me give you a story, right? I'll give you a story. My dad, right? I had to have been 8. I had to have been 8 years old. So, my dad picks me up, right? My dad picks me up with my aunts. We're all going to do Christmas pictures, right? I'm not feeling good. I remember this day like it was yesterday. Picks me up from my mom's house. We're in a full car. My aunts, 3 aunts, my dad. And we're riding, and he's like messing with me, right? At this point, I wasn't with my dad a lot. I knew my dad, but we didn't have like some crazy like relationship to where I was seeing him every day and stuff like that. Not like me and my son, And so they pick me up. I'm in the back seat. I'm sitting next to my dad, and he's giving me fucking noogies. Have you ever got a noogie? And I have like a headache, a fever vibes. You know what I mean? I was sick. I was literally sick. I'll never forget this time. Giving me noogies, right? I'm like, stop. He's like, what? Same thing we do with our kids. Our kids draw a boundary. What do we do? Shut up, little dude. You're all right. And he gives me another noogie. Stop. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna tell you again. And he's like, what? So we're riding, and he gives me another fucking noogie. And what I do, I looked at him and I reached back with my left hand. Bow! Slapped fire from my fucking dad. Like, I mean, I slapped the dog shit out of my dad. And I was little, you know what I mean? But I remember I slapped the shit out of him. Bam! Perfect slap. Slapped the shit out of my dad. I had to been like 8. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not super strong, but I've always had heavy hands. You know what I mean? So I know this slap did something. My dad looked at me and bam, slapped me right back in the face. Not hella hard because I don't remember crying. You know, I would keep it 100% solid with you if I cried, bro. But I don't remember crying. But I remember he slapped the shit out of me. Bing! And they were like, hey, what are you guys doing? I was like, he keeps doing this, and I told him to stop. And my aunts, they were always riding for me, right? They're like, hey, leave him alone, asshole, jerk. You know what I mean? They were always riders. This is my Mexican side of my family. And so me saying that, telling that story, I understand how this can get. You know what I'm saying? I'm 8 years old and I put my hands on my dad. So I understand how this can go. How do I prevent this with my son? Because the last thing I want to do is slap the shit out of my son. Excuse me, bro. Every time I get on here, I got crazy burps and shit. Yawns, man. I understand it's a little late for me, but man, can we get past this? Can we get past this? Let me see what the comment section is saying. How do we stop this? How do I prevent having to kick my son's ass? I don't know what to say about it. Okay. My boy El Peron says softies be taking it too far when talking about hitting the kids. When I heard my dad's belt clearing those belt loops, I knew to expect it since my actions weren't probably the best. I understand that, right? I understand that. I really do. Like, you're asking for it. So it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? All right, I've been tripping. I'm going to get my ass whipped. So I understand that, you know? And I also understand the dad's point in that situation. The kid's been taking it there. You kind of got to whoop his ass. Just to let him know that if you keep taking it there, if you take it there, there has to be a consequence, right? So I understand my boy El Pedro's dad. Cooper from the O. To keep it a buck, real physical discipline makes us be better. It seems like the younger generation don't get the ass whippings they need. I stand on it. I feel that. You know what I mean? I understand that. I feel like when you haven't been kind of like physical with the kid, when you haven't set the boundary that you will get physical with that kid, when the kid gets older, there's like that line that they shouldn't cross is real blurry to them. That's one thing I did notice. Let me know if you guys noticed that. When the kid hasn't been taught them boundaries, you know what I mean? Like, I can get my ass kicked for this. There's a real blurry line of respect when they get older. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they don't respect you. I'm saying that they're willing to do something that a kid that ain't got their ass whipped before won't do. I've seen it many times. Many times. Ramiza Ahmed, she says, we got to respect their boundaries and listen to them and hear them out. I agree, because if my dad would have heard me out and asked me why, that's one thing that I do with my son. He's young, but I try to figure out if he doesn't want to be picked up. Say I want to pick him up or something. He doesn't want to be picked up. I kind of want to see why he doesn't want to be picked up. Maybe he wants to go do something, or maybe I stopped him in the middle of doing something or something. You know, like, there's a reason for everything. You know what I mean? Respect the kids' boundaries and Nia Townsend. Facts. I agree, Miss Herrera. That's hilarious. Gen Z here. We've gotten plenty of ass whoopings. It continued till I was like 21. Damn, that is crazy. Don't be whooping no grown people's ass, man. At that point, it's time to disattach. You know what I mean? Let that person be them. Okay, I see. Okay, this topic is getting pretty hot. Let's see. My boy Cooper from I think we need that Aries Spears mom type for the younger generation, where she just busts the door open like SWAT and start yelling for no reason. Facts. Now, when my mom wasn't feeling it, and she came home and like stuff wasn't the way she wanted it, it was bad, bro. It was bad. My mom would shut down the whole shit. She would shut down the whole shit. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, she's checking everything. And you don't want to talk back because my mom would get physical with you. And she was a small woman. She is a small woman. She would get fucking physical. And then she has hella siblings, so you really don't want her to make a call. You know what I mean? It was just like I don't know. That's the last person anybody wanted beef with was my mom. And then Townsville. Aren't the kids bad, and are the kids bad and need a whooping because the parents aren't parenting, or is the kid just bad? See, now I feel like, okay, so let's get into that, right? Okay, so what Ania just asked, are the kids bad and need a whooping because the parents aren't parenting, or is the kid just bad? Now, my boy El Padron, there are dads here. Dads are here to teach the kids before the law does. Now, that literally is the answer to Ania's Townsville's question right there. It's not the full answer because parents are here to teach these kids the law, right? Or teach these kids before the law has to teach them. Now, are the kids bad and need a whipping, or is it the parents are not parenting? And I agree. If your kids, so I seen something, it was like from 0 to 5, we're teaching our kids how to discipline. And then after that, from 5 to 12, it's about structure. You're training them with structure. And from 12 to 18, you're training them for life. You know what I mean? And then after that, you're their friend. Then you can kick it. Now, if you get 16, 17, 18 and above, and you still got to whoop their ass, it's a good chance that you wasn't doing what you were supposed to be doing in them younger ages. So that's where I agree with you and you. If you got to whoop your kid's ass as a teenager because they're not doing the regular shit, it's because you wasn't handling that business when they was younger, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. I only did 13 years of residential counseling with teenagers and kids, right? So I know a little bit, but I only have one kid right now. We're going to have another, but that's later. So I think it's more on the parents, which is why you got to get on them early, man. You know what I mean? I always say that they be like, oh, he's just 5. He's just 5. You don't have to be so hard on him. But you're not dealing with you're dealing with a 5-year-old, but you're getting ready. The way I say it is, you're dealing with a 5-year-old, but what you're preparing them for is age 10, 12. You know what I mean? So if you're slacking at 5, whatever you don't handle at 5 is what you're going to be dealing with at 12. So if he's talking back and hella lazy and won't do his fucking, won't clean his room and stuff, rest assured this shit's going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? At 12, 15, that's going to be who you deal with because you didn't deal with it at 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? So basically that's my answer to that. It's the parents for letting this stuff slide. You can't let nothing slide, man. The more you let shit slide, the more slipperier it gets. Motherfuckers slip and sliding everywhere. You feel me? Stealing bases everywhere, sliding everywhere. Nah, not today, not tomorrow, bro. Not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for it. I'm not all day drill sergeant on my son, because I don't believe that's the case. That's not what needs to happen. You know what I mean? You got to talk to them. You don't always have to whoop a person's ass for them to understand where you're coming from. You feel me? And I feel like T.I. should have whooped his kid's ass a little bit, you know, when he was younger. He wouldn't have to choke him out at an NFL football game. You know what I'm saying? Before he performs at halftime. I don't know. Hey, if you're just getting here, hit the like button. Our goal is 20 likes for today. Let's make it happen. Did that sound like a commercial? Because that's what I was going for. You feel me? All right. So another thing, right? This is something else I was going to talk about. It's changing the topic a little bit. So stay with me, right? I don't know if a lot of you guys watch Mr. Beast. You guys watch Mr. Beast? Let me know in the chat. If you like the videos, let me know too. Let me know what you think. If you watch it with your kids, that's dope. I watch Mr. Beast videos sometimes. They come up on my algorithm, and I watch them because they are freaking dope. My boy is killing it. Like the content is crazy. So let's get into this video that I seen today. Okay, so my boy Mr. Beast, he was showing us what different jobs look like when from different levels of pay. So he started out at a $1 job, which was a gold mining job. I would never do that. like that looked crazy. It was trash, right? I don't know why people are doing that still. Now he got up to this job that was $100K a year, and it was an archaeologist. An archaeologist is a person that digs for dinosaur bones for $100,000 a year. You know how many people complain that teachers aren't getting paid enough? That's the first thing I thought of. All these people freaking complaining about burger flippers don't deserve this, yada yada. These people need to be paid more because they're paving the future for our kids. And we out here paying motherfuckers to dust off some dinosaur fossil bones. 100,000? Who's paying that, for one? I don't know. I felt like it was cap. I felt like it was a lie, because who is paying these people $100,000 a year to dust some dinosaur bones? Who's doing that? I didn't understand that, bro. I really don't. I still don't understand that. Why are we looking for dinosaur bones? How does that help pushing forward the culture? What part of the country, what part of these wars that's going on, you know, what part of this economy gets better because we found a dinosaur bone? Who is paying these motherfuckers to look for dinosaur bones, bro? Who is doing, like, I'm really stuck on that, bro. Like, what is going on with the world where you getting paid $100,000 to look for dinosaur bones? Gas was just damn near close to $6 not too long ago. And we paying people $100,000 to look for dinosaur bones, bro. That shit is not the vibes. I don't understand this shit. I was tripping off that. Dinosaurs are freaking awesome. Yeah, that's why I go watch Jurassic Park. That shit is hard every time, bro. Jurassic Park ain't missed once. You feel me? I fool with them. Blue the raptor, you know what I mean? Communicating with the other raptors. Yeah, all that. But what I'm not finna do is pay a motherfucker $100,000 or sign off for that $100,000 check so this motherfucker can go look for dinosaur bones. Hell no. I'll make you a dinosaur bone. You feel me? Give me 20 racks. I'll give you that all day. My boy Cooper from the O says $100K better for bones than teachers linking up with them youngins. Hey, you know what though? You know what? Hey, imagine the type of crazy stuff would be happening if these teachers was getting paid $100,000 a year. Imagine that. They'd be tricking on these kids. I remember there was this dude that was in high school. He was smashing a bus driver and she was buying him shoes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know them personally, but I knew that this happened. Got something in my eye. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that happened. So it's like, imagine if they was really making money like that. She would have been buying way more than shoes. You feel me? The world changing, but school material has barely changed. The last thing I remember about school is like these dudes is doing most of the stuff on laptops. You know what I mean? That's one thing I noticed, which makes it a lot easier to cheat. You know, I remember when I was a kid, they would say like, "Hey, you can't use the calculator because you're never gonna have a calculator just sitting around in your pocket all day." And look at this. I got a calculator, right? I got a calculator all day. I got Google, which is better than the calculator, in my pocket. There's no way you should fail any class in school. If you're failing in school, you just don't care. That's what I think. Okay, so my boy Ain't Loud AJ, I gotta get into this, right? We about to cook. My boy Ain't Loud AJ says schools teach kids how to be good employees. I wish they teach students to try and innovate and be creative. I agree with that, right? I agree with that. I remember for a while they were saying like they need to teach kids about taxes and mainly taxes and how to balance the checkbooks and stuff like that and how to keep up with their accounts and stuff. Now, I tripped off that because my nephew, he was going to high school out here where I'm at. And dude, they had a class teaching all that. Taxes. They teaching every single thing. They teaching if he wanted to be an entrepreneur, there was like a class, an elective that he could take to learn how to do how to like run his own business and stuff. How to manage, like just do everything that you need to do to run a business on your own, to be an entrepreneur. It was called entrepreneurship, like whatever, as an elective though. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Intro to business is offered in high school. Facts, right? They were going crazier than that though. You know what I mean? And it's like everything that we've been complaining about in the past is all happening now. Bro, credit. He's learning he's learning credit in high school. But he didn't give a shit about it. You know what I mean? He didn't care about the shit. And it's like, I understand why he didn't, because why would you? You're a kid, you know? If it ain't on TikTok, why does it matter to him? But I'm like, dude, it's all there for you. You know what I mean? I was telling him that the whole time, like, bro, you got it all right here. If you learn this, you could be set for life because you got the knowledge early on this. There's a lot of people that are 30 plus that's trying to pay people to learn what you're learning right now. You know what I mean? But he's a teenager, so he didn't really care too much about it. It is what it is. If you just get in here right now, hit the like button, please. My boy Cooper from over here in Oregon, we got programs now. They're investing in electrical and mechanical situations. They got 3D printers now and whatnot. I think it's finally catching up to be creative for sure. Facts, bro. It's crazy how it's happening. You know, everything that we've been asking, is coming. Pause. He said TikTok taught me. Me was YouTube, bro. I go to YouTube University for everything. Everything. The day I started really taking YouTube serious, I took my car. This is like probably like 5 years ago. I took my car. It was a Camaro back then. I took my Camaro to this mechanic's house, right? My boy's like, hey, you need somebody to work on your car? My dad, right? He stays like two corners around from you. Bam, bam. Go get your car fixed. I'm like, cool. I go over there. He like, yeah, man, he talking to me. Hey, yeah, man, just sit down. You know what I'm saying? Kick it, watch a little TV, and I'll go outside and knock out your car in a little bit. So we just sitting. I don't even know this dude. So I'm like, why the hell am I sitting in this man's house? I'm sitting we watching like Judge Mathis or some shit. So I'm like, man, I don't understand what's going on, but I'm here. So I'm like, hey, can I use your restroom? He's like, yeah. So I go to use the restroom and I walk behind him to get to the restroom, you know, down the hallway. And I look and this motherfucker is on YouTube learning how to fix my car, bro, while we're sitting down. And so I'm thinking like, I could have got on YouTube and did this shit myself if that's how you doing it. He's literally looking on YouTube at a YouTube tutorial on how to fix the issue with my car. Did he fix it? Hell yeah. He got up. I used the bathroom. We finished Judge Mathis. We go outside and he fixes my fucking car. Crazy, bro. It was the craziest shit ever. I'm thinking that I'm going to a guru on the car. This motherfucker's on YouTube doing some shit that I could have did and knocked that shit out in like 45 minutes. YouTube University. Shout out. On God, you can learn a lot on YouTube than anywhere else. That's facts, bro. I've learned almost everything that I do on a daily on YouTube. What did I learn as far as streaming? I learned streaming etiquette and stuff like that from watching shit on YouTube. So I guess that's indirectly learning, you know. But yeah, man, YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I love YouTube. My YouTube has been going up. I appreciate everybody jumping in and tuning in because you have been helping me on YouTube. We're going to keep growing this. And that's the main reason why I didn't do this on Facebook. Now I could have did this on Facebook and probably had like twice the engagement, right? But it's like, why do like I don't know, I got a big spot in my heart for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I built this channel a while ago, and why not go hard on it? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Back to matter at hand. Did King watch YouTube video how to be that person? King, he probably did watch YouTube. Watch people catching fades on YouTube and want to be that. You feel me? King, if King was my son, he would have got more than a chokehold that day, though. I would have whooped his ass. I ain't gonna lie. I can only go so far with a person. If I feel like I gotta put my hands on you, I'm gonna really, really, really put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. All right, so if you, like I said, bro, I'm gonna keep saying this because people are jumping in and out, right? So if you are just getting here, or if you've just been here a little bit longer, or if you've been here from jump and you still haven't, please hit that like button for your boy. It helps, bro. I'm not just asking because it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I'm asking for you to hit the like button. I'm not doing that because like some ego driven stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm on. I'm asking you to hit the like button because the algorithm don't play with you if the people ain't hitting that like button. You feel me? My boy said T.I.'s new track is going to be called Choke 'Em Out. Choke 'em out, choke 'em out. It's hard to yell with them big teeth in your mouth. You feel me? They about to choke that boy. Hey, I wish I would I would pay like a good $2 to see that other angle, to see the surveillance angle. I'd definitely pay for that. The what's her name? Solange beating up Jay-Z. I pay for that. Yeah, I pay for that angle. I'm trying to see T.I. choke the shit out of that boy. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is hilarious to me. You gotta I know somebody that had to have hands put on him like that. You know what I'm saying? It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? They talk crazy, and seeing a person get humbled is one of the craziest, funniest things you can ever see. My boy says every time you hit the like button, he gets a tingle in his ear hearing let's get to them likes. For real, that's what happens. It makes my hair grow longer every time somebody hits the like button. You know what I'm saying? But hey, okay, so I'm about to bring back more vlogs to the channel. I don't know if you guys have seen like the what is that, day in the life of sophomores and shits. You know what I mean? I got a whole what the hell is that? A little playlist of day in the lives from shit damn near 12 years ago. I got a vlog with me when I had a burrito named after me in Stockton. That was dope. Shout out to Victorious. What else? I had a dope one when Steve was working on. I had ninja pics of the Lexus before he had posted them. That shit was tight. You know, I had some pretty dope vlogs, but I'm gonna get back to that so we can get this content going. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a JP spinoff. I don't understand. JP Price? Jonathan Price? I don't know. Okay, so the next thing that I did want to talk about, right? How many of you guys have been seeing the robots? I feel like I talked about this in a past live stream, but recently Amazon has been rolling out their humanoid robots in their warehouse. How are you going to replace a whole warehouse with robots? Where does the world go if a warehouse is running off robots? Oh, the life of Price. Nah, bro, I've been doing that. How does... Okay, so let's put this in perspective, right? You work in a warehouse for $17, right? Because these people ain't making hella money. They make it $17, $18, $20. Say you making $20. Let's say you make it $24 an hour. And they go and take these fucking robots and replace you. They replace you. What do? It ain't like you can go and be a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what you set your life up for. If they could replace you at a warehouse job, they gotta pay you. They would have to pay me $150K a year, bro. Cause when they can replace you, they're gonna replace you. Look, they're doing it. They would have to push out some real money. You know what I mean? Like people gotta start figuring this stuff out today. Because in 20 years, if they are already in California, they are replacing people in warehouses with fucking robots. Today, if I was working at Amazon today, I would be trying to get the squad together, bro. We got to figure this out. We need to stop working right now and tell them that we need all the money in the world because, dude, they about to get rid of all of us. They're switching us out with robots tomorrow. We need to get all the money we can today. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. What does that say for the rest of the world? Okay, so it's a warehouse job, right? So warehouse workers are always on the move. They're doing manual labor. They're lifting shit. You know what I mean? So what does that say about the construction worker? You know what I'm saying? What does that say about that person? The person that's building houses. What does that say about them? My boy says, get into a trade. They're always in demand. Okay, so if they have robots to lift up the package and move it, right? Who's to say they won't, like, they're coming after your trade next, bro. They're coming. They're coming after your trade next. The plumbing, yes. They're going to have a robot do all that shit. They're going to be scanning the whole shit. All right, yeah, this is what we do. Somebody going to be sitting there, some skinny dude. He going to be putting some shit in. Next thing you know, robot just moving all the way on his own, just doing all types of shit. My boy Cooper from the U says, have you heard of Acito? Yeah, I have. He from Stockton too. Bro going crazy. You know, he got some dope ass music too. Big shout out to Acito and the whole Stockton movement with the music. You feel me? The young dudes have taken over and they going crazy. Shout out to every last one of them. I think the funniest thing about these Stockton kids, I'm saying kids because I'm old as shit now, but they grown ass men, right? I think the craziest part about these younger dudes, rappers from Stockton, the tightest part about it is the tightest and weakest part, right? They kind of like shitting on the older generation of rappers, right? But that's the weakest part. The tightest part about that is I couldn't get mad because I was doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? There's something weird about rap. Rap music is like the older dudes, they hate to see the new dudes come because it's like football, you know, like it's like sports. The younger dudes are jumping higher, they're dunking, they're shooting from further like Curry, they're running faster, you know what I mean? They're different, you know? And it's like these older rappers, they feel like they got to try and keep up. But that's not what you need to do. If you made your mark already, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? If you are a solid person, they'll respect you. But if you out there puffing your chest out to these young dudes, acting like you really him, yeah, you need to respect me. That's the last thing I was trying to hear as a young artist. So when these dudes be doing that and they get mad because these young dudes ain't showing no respect, I think it's funny as hell because what makes you think what makes me think that I would have respected somebody puffing out their chest to me talking about, yeah, I'm an OG. I didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? The people that like my music didn't give a shit about you. That's how I felt. You know what I mean? You didn't help me get nowhere. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of these OGs that are quote unquote OGs that act like they done did something when they really ain't did shit in 80 years in music. You know what I mean? They act like they gotta be respected. And it's like, bro, you give respect, give some game. Not no watered down ass game. Yeah, keep grinding. You're gonna get to where you need to go. That's hella weak. You know what I mean? Hella weak. I knew shit was getting crazy for me when I was coming up, when I couldn't ask for advice anymore. I was further than everybody that was older than me. You know what I'm saying? I remember asking these dudes for advice, and the shit that they was telling me is like, you giving me advice for me 4 or 5 years ago. I can't even use that shit no more. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? And then I just realized that, hey, man, I hit a different point in my career, you know? So when I get advice or when I see these younger dudes and they doing something, you know, I let them know, like, hey, bro, you might want to monetize that. You know what I'm saying? You got fans. Monetize something. You know what I mean? It's time to change up the game. You know what I mean? Don't do no mixtapes. That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? You passed that. But when I was younger, when I needed that advice, there was nobody really around that could give me that advice, which was crazy. Because everybody running around talking like they do that, like they got it like that. But rap game is crazy. But that brings me back to my boy Cooper from the O. You know, shout out to Esito. Shout out to EBK, the EBK squad, Emmy, all them. Emmy now, all them. Stockton is up right now. You feel me? And big shout out to everybody out there. I say out there because I don't stay in Stockton no more. But it's always Stockton love. You feel me? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, El Perdón, get into a trade. They're always in demand. And I agree with that until they come, bro. Because these motherfucking robots is coming, bro. Ain't Loud AJ. Look at the welders and car manufacturers. They all been replaced. I'm telling you, bro. When I seen on what movie was that, bro? It's gonna sound stupid, but Iron Man, my boy had all them robots working on his suit and shit. You remember that? I was like, you know what? The world about to get crazy. If this is what's happening in movies, they say movies always like slightly foreshadowing some stuff. And if that's what they doing in a movie, what makes you think that they ain't finna be doing that on an assembly line? They about to replace everybody, bro. I be seeing people working at Tesla. They be all on their phone. Yeah, I'm so bored. Okay, they about to change it. They gonna hit you with an okie doke. You feel me? Even rappers, bro. When they came out with the AI Drake song and it sounded better than his single, I knew something was going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get tricky. I remember I put my name in Chat GPT and told them to write a fucking what is that, a biography about me, and they wrote my whole fucking bio in like 20 seconds. Had my whole shit down. Rapper from California, bass this, Florida music, yada yada, big fan bases in these countries, in these cities. They had me to a fucking T. I was like, damn, I don't really need to go to nobody no more. I used to have to pay for that. Medical field, they can't replace us. Facts. They can't. Not yet. You know what I mean? Not yet. Because imagine you're getting operated on and it's a robot and the robot just like, you know what I mean? Like, it can't finish the job. Bro, that's a wrap. That's the biggest fucking, I'm suing for $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? I'm suing for the biggest money in the world, bro. Like, it's crazy like that. You kind of got to deal with, you kind of got to keep it real life in the medical field. Be a surgeon. Go to school for 80 years. I think that might be the only way. You know what I mean? I was about to say something crazy, but I'm not going to go there right now. Big shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. We had an hour, but I got one more topic, and it's one that's a reoccurring topic. This might be when I talk about this might be every single video I've brought this up, and that's sad, bro. And that is freaking sad. But if you are tuned in right now and you haven't yet, please hit that like button for your boy. We got 6 people in here, and we kicking it. You feel me? Please hit that like button, and let's get to this last situation. All right, I said this so much, you guys could probably say this shit before I even say it. But 27-year-old teacher and mother of 2 arrested for sexual battery on a teenage student and sending naked photos on Snapchat. Okay, so by now, every teacher should like delete Snapchat. Like, bro, like everybody just delete Snapchat. Like, I don't know if y'all think because this shit erases after you send it, like that means something, but y'all getting locked up off of Snapchat, like left and right, especially you teachers. A mother of 2. Let that sink in for a second. Let that sit with you. Let that sizzle. Let that marinate. A mother of 2. Little ones too, like little kids. Caught having sex. No, arrested for sexual battery on a teenage student. What the hell are you doing to that teenage student? What she do to bro? Ooh, what if it's a girl? My math teacher was a freak. Loud thoughts, my bad. Cooper from the O. Did your math teacher bust it open for you, bro? Is that what happened with my boy Cooper from the O? We need to hear it. I need the story right now. Tell me what's going on. I might write a movie about this. They're like this. These predators are not being highlighted enough. This is crazy. A mother of 2 busting it open for a teenager and sending naked pictures on Snapchat. Bro, what is going on with y'all, man? What's up with the now, if this teacher was making $150 a year, how high would she have evolved on the predator scale? Would she have been like the new predator where she could like, you know what I mean? Like maybe her, you know what I mean? Where she can go invincible better or something. You know what I mean? Would she have upped her weapons? Would she have been like that? watch out for your kids, bro. Like, it's all fun and games until it's a male teacher smashing on a young girl. You feel me? Whoa. Now I don't know. Okay, let me get to these chats. Okay, Cooper from the she used peanut butter. She used peanut butter. Gave me them after school lessons. She was known here in town. What? She used peanut butter. Oh, she gave me them after school lessons. My boy Cooper was knocking his math teacher down. Let's go. It's not funny because it's like, let's go. It's like, it's funny because it's crazy. Now, I remember I was like, all right, I'm going to keep it solid with y'all. Let's be vulnerable for a second. I remember when this is my second crazy story. The other one, I slapped the shit out of my dad. This one, this teacher made a pass at me, bro. I had to have been like 4th grade. It was crazy. It was like an art teacher. She came every no, it's 5th grade. She came every other week, and she would like talk art with us, right? She would bring in some paintings and talk about them and what type of art they were and stuff like that. Cool, right? Now, one time, I remember she came into class, and me and this kid was getting into it. You know, like we was talking shit to each other or something like that. And she wanted me to stay after. I guess she worked at juvenile hall or something like that. And she was telling me, like, if I don't change, like, my anger, I'm going to end up like that. Because I guess I wanted to catch dude's fade or whatever. And so she's telling me all that. And so I was like, all right, you know. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, damn, man, this motherfucker keep talking. And then next thing you know, she comes from behind me, right? And she goes like that on my chest, like her head's above me, and she's like puts her head on my chest and is like, you seem like a very good kid. And I was like, what the fuck? This bitch had a fucking afro, you know what I mean? Like, hell, get off me. She's like Bob Ross, bro. I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to fight to keep my penis away from this monster, bro. And this is like 4th, 5th grade, you know what I mean? The craziest shit ever. I'll never forget that. You know what I mean? But it was like, it wasn't like older like that. I remember when I was like in high school, my homies and I, it was another art teacher. I'm not gonna say her name, but yeah, she seemed to be a little flirty. Now, I wasn't 100% sure if it was me. My homie thought it was me, but I thought it was all of us. I thought she was just being nice. But they was like, bro, she kind of flirted with you. You know what I mean? She was a sub, yada, yada. But it ain't like how it is now. These dudes is really they smashing their teachers, bro. Let me see. Ramiza says, my 7th grade PE teacher got fired. He used to make the female stay after class and do extra push-ups for no reason. Wow. What the hell? That's like asking all the little girls to stay after and hit everybody jumping jacks now. Like, what the hell? Run in place. Like, bro, what is you on? Like, what type of shit is you on? El Peron said, I had a couple teachers in high school that I definitely would have folded and kept it to my damn self. Facts. Yeah. I mean, in high school, when that one teacher like kind of gave me a pass, she was like, we all thought that she was like an attractive woman. She wasn't like hella old with like the big ass clothes and shit. She was like younger, you know what I mean? So I definitely would not have said nothing. My dad would have never known about that one. Not until these days. Ramiza says he escalated with one student and told her parents they arrested him. Whoa, shit. Oh, okay. So he tried to smash the girl and went to jail. Hot. Shame on you, buddy. Cooper from the O says we older now, so it's funny for sure. But back when I was back then, I was shitting bricks because she was under investigation for a minute. Oh shit! So she really okay? Whoa. Okay. Damn. My boy Cooper from the O. So she was peanut butter. So she was giving my boy the guac 3000 after fucking what? Hey, bro, she was a predator, bro. She was a real deal predator. She was out of pocket for that. She put peanut butter on my boy. Now, all right, let's play what is this? Mature adult for a second, right? I remember when I was working as a counselor, that topic, it came up, and one of the clinicians was like, well, we think of it as like, oh, that's cool, it's a kid, it's a boy, he's becoming a man. And then he was like, but think of it as this, like, she's introducing him to something that he shouldn't even be learning yet. You know what I mean? Like, she's introducing him to a part of life that his brain ain't even ready for. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, is that what's going, like, when you think of it like that, the game kind of changes. It's like, damn, what is she turning him out? I'm not talking about you, Cooper, but it's like, she could turn that boy out. You know what I mean? Like have him like straight addicted. You know what I mean? So now he trying to get shit from these other girls that's his age that they ain't even ready for. You know what I mean? Now he turned up all the way because he done dealt with somebody that's way more experienced. You know what I mean? That's crazy when you think of it like that. That's crazy, man. I hope my boy Cooper's straight though. You know what I mean? I hope you cool, bro. You know, that teacher went crazy. He said she was under investigation. She probably under the jail. She probably doing peanut butter tricks in jail right now. So that brings me to the end of this segment. To the end of this live, actually, man. It was a good time. We kicked it. We shared some memories. We had a good time. Right now we have 12 likes. Can we get to 20? I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. I promise you, these are gonna get better. I'm working hard at this, bro. I'm really taking this serious. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that everybody is, when you finish this live, you're like, damn, that shit was a good time. That was a vibe. I like that. I gotta tune back in and see what this motherfucker talking about, because we be talking about some crazy shit. That's what I want y'all to get from these lives. You know what I mean? Take some time away from your crazy lives and just kick it for about an hour. In a minute. In the future, we'll be at probably 2 hours. You know what I mean? But for now, we're going to be around the hour mark. Kick it with me. Talk about some crazy shit. Get in the chat section. Let's talk about it. Let's do it up. You feel me? Hit the like button for your boy. Watch the other lives if you haven't already. I'm talking about crazy stuff all day. You know what I'm saying? More videos coming. Like I said, I will be dropping more vlogs and stuff. Definitely some music videos as soon as I get somebody to hold the damn camera. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. You would think, I have a fan base, right? You would think that cameramen and all types of people would just be like, man, let's get to work. Let's get to work. Bro, it is not like that. It's like the more successful you get in music, the more people, the more harder it is to find people to work with. And I thought about it and I was like, bro, why is it like this, right? Why is it like this? And I think a lot of the time is people are scared to work with you because they know that whatever they do is going to be viewed by a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I got homies that make beats that's like, yeah, I got beats, but I'm not ready for you yet. I'm not ready to give you beats yet. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Let's work. But it's like, my production is made by people that have like gold plaques and platinum plaques and shit. So I understand how that would be a little scary to deal with. You know what I mean? But it's like, if I like the beat, just trust that the beat is dope enough to go. You know what I mean? But I understand, you know, we all got our insecurities and shit. So it's all good, you know, but the reason why I was saying that is to let you guys know that new shit is coming, but be patient with me. You feel me? But I do promise you that everything that's coming is fire. I got new music coming that's crazy, new music videos that are coming. Waiting to get these arenas to respond back and let me know if I could shoot in there, because I got some dope shit lined up, bro. I got some fire shit lined up. You know, we grinding. But for now, every Tuesday and Friday, tap in with me 7 p.m. to about 8 p.m. and we gonna kick it, bro. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening.